Nekros Prime Accessories comes with the Uro Prime Sandana. I didn't know this actually already exists as a normal sandana, the normal Uro Sandana. Which is one of those that it looks nice, but I've never used it. It is also used, if I can come out of there quick enough, by the snowmen as their scarf. So the snowmen also wear the uru, but they wear it as a scarf, not as a sandana. The Acanthus armor, and I don't think that has a normal variant. It definitely doesn't, because there is no A's. It starts with the Daedalus, however you want to pronounce that. But of course, not to forget, not only do you get the armor and the sandana, which is a first to have two new ones, but you also get the 90-day affinity booster and the 90-day credit boosters as well. They're kind of a side effect of having to buy these things. And I don't know what happened to my Nekros Prime, but you'll notice he's got all of his normal colours on and is wearing his normal colours. He doesn't... Oh no, wait, I lie. I do know what happened. I put the immortal skin on. I've been trying to figure that out for days. Well, I feel stupid now. But equip Nekros Prime because that's what it comes with. Obviously, it's going to be all the way at the bottom. And the difference between the two is the only reason that personally I picked this up, because this thing looks much nicer than its normal variant, which I completely forgot was actually a thing till I came to do this. But that is probably one of the nicest sandanas they've done since... I mean, I picked up Ashes because I would like that sandana, I wore it a lot, but I didn't particularly like the top part. I've done it with previous Prime accessories as well. That one was pretty nice. Rhino's probably the nicest at the moment, but the Misa was the nicest for the longest time. I think it may have been... its position as the best sandana may have been taken now, because this one just looks so much nicer. But it's the armor that I'm interested in actually seeing, because of course he had to have a weapon in his hands, didn't he? Couldn't just do that for us. You silly, silly Nekros. The chest piece I don't particularly like, but I don't like any chest piece on him because it sticks off. Actually, that kind of looks pretty nice. Nah, I'll put that one on because that's what comes with it. And he's gone back to the bloody weapon. But it's the arms that I actually liked for this. I do wish you could kind of slightly rotate it because, as you can see, it's like straight up. But it's the fact that it's got spikes on and they're so well placed. Because I've seen a few Nekros running around with it. And I've had people asking me, why haven't I looked at this Prime accessories yet? I wasn't planning on picking this up. I only got it because there was so many people running around with it. And so many people saying, you've got to get this thing. And okay, this is probably by far the Prime accessories that has been worth picking up by itself in the longest of times, because the armor set's actually really nice. I'm liking it more and more. I mean, let's not sugarcoat it. The Prime accessories is expensive, considering all you get is a shiny cape, shiny bits of armor, and the boosters. Yes, it's expensive as hell, but it doesn't change the fact that out of all of the Prime accessory packs that have been around, this is by far the one that has definitely been worth the money, because it's got an armor set and a sandana. Usually it's one or the other, or it's a sigil and a sandana, or it's the armor and... I think it was the armor and something to do with the Kubro. I think that got armor once. It's never been a really nice sandana. I mean, I probably would have picked this up for the sandana, but the fact that it came with armor as well was really nice, because the armor itself does look nice. It's really spiky. Again, that chest piece... I stopped using chest pieces on frames because most of them don't sit right. I do wish there was something to be able to adjust where they are, kind of like you can with the position of your melee weapon, the holsters, because it would be really useful to kind of move it around, maybe not sideways but like up and down, and how deep it is so you can like move it into the armor a little bit, especially with frames like Nekros where he's got this bulge on his chest anyway. It's like the armor comes up and over on his chest, and then this thing's stuck on it, and it just looks like it's sticking out so far. It's still nice, I don't particularly like it on Nekros. It can go okay on some of the other frames. Of course, this syandana and this armor set can go on any frame. It's not locked down to one prime. That would be a dick move no matter how you put it, locking down a syandana to one frame. There are things that do that. I mean, he does have his bonds. It's not his bonds, it's Zephano, Valkia, that has the bonds. He's got these weird things that dangle off him. But they're like a... Oh, sneezed. They're like an optional extra. You don't have to wear them. They used to be on instead of a syandana. They've got their own slot now, so the fact you can wear this and those kind of go really well together. It's just trying to justify spending this kind of money on this stuff. Normally, I can't really justify it. Yeah, okay, some of the stuff looks really nice from the Prime accessories, but this time around, they've nailed it. This is by far the best Prime accessories that is definitely worth the money that they've had just to date.